I want to talk about this Manchester United versus Wolves game. This game was really interesting, because Man United they played a good game and the win was just inevitable, the win was just they couldn't avoid that. Like that shot, there was nothing that they could do about that. There was nothing that they could do. That was a well drilled free kick. That was just a very well drilled free kick. Onana tried. Onana tried his best. He stretched all the way, full length. But the thing is that the ball still went in, so he did the best he could. So I can't blame him on that free kick, really. But the thing is that United definitely they tried. The game was a pretty good game. Wolves, their attacking first half, their attacking was not really that creative. But second half, they started putting some punch into their attack. Like they started looking like Wolves. You know what I mean? Like they started defending really good. They started pressing really good as well. So overall, it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. And Wolves, they did a pretty good job so far. But United, is better luck to them next time. That's all I got to say. Better luck to Man United next time. That was a really good game. And I really enjoyed watching the game as well. But the only problem is that Man United, they got to get a striker. Like you guys, you don't have a striker and you need to get a striker like Obi. He got to do better. I mean, like I know that he doesn't get like I know Obi, he doesn't get enough playing time. I understand that really well, but they got to give him more playing time. You know what I mean? Because I see a little bit of Osimhen in him. I see a little bit of Osimhen in Obi, basically. That's my thoughts, basically. He moves like Osimhen a little bit. So overall, I feel like he got that in him. Like he has that goal ability in him. That's what I'm trying to say. So overall, it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game. And Man United, they need a striker because Rajman Holland, he's a decent player. He's a good player. But the thing is that he's been lacking in front of goals recently. So Man United needs somebody that can score goals. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like they need somebody that can step up there and get the ball in the net, in the back of the net. You know what I mean? So they need somebody like that. And Obi is that person definitely. And Holland, like he had his chance, but you gotta give the next person in line their chance. You know what I mean? So you gotta at least try to start Obi a little bit. Try to start the brother a little bit. Let us see what he can do. But overall, the game was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game, and I feel like Man United they can do better, and I feel like they can definitely do better. Because Wolves they overall they played a very well executed game. They played a very well executed game. They executed the game to the fullest. That free kick was world class. And Ericsson, I don't know why you're trying to post somebody from the back. Like you're literally trying to post someone from the back. They already passed you. Just let them go, brother. Just let them go. Just let him go. Kono, he had the ball. He was on the ball, and he just had passed Ericsson. Ericsson just couldn't take that defeat. He just couldn't take that. So he just pulled his arm and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is like if somebody's in front of you and they pass you, just let them go, man. They beat you already. There's no need to put in some ego in there to try to put them down or tackle them. You either get a red card or you either get a free kick in a dangerous position. And that's exactly what happened in this game. Wolves, they had a free kick in a dangerous position and they didn't let that chance go. That's what happened. The difference between the match was that United was messing up their chances and Wolves, they took that one chance they had. They were defending all game, bro. They were defending the Wolves, they were defending all match long. United was playing the ball on their court. You know what I mean? But United just don't have that attacking ability. They just don't have that person that can make that flick. You know what I mean? That person that can make that changing ability. They just didn't have that. You know what I mean? So Wolves, they took their chance. When they had their chance, when their chance came, they took it and they finished it. That was a nice free kick. That was a very good free kick for real. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that was a very good free kick. Just look at the ball possession, bro. Look at the possession. Man United had 60% possession and Wolves had 40% possession. So United was playing the game on the Wolves half of the court. They were playing the game on their court. You know what I mean? So overall, and I feel like Wolves, they had a lot more fouls and things like that. But let me see real quick. Let me see fouls. Yeah, That's what I saw on the pitch as well. Wolves, they had a lot more fouls and things like that. But good thing there were no red cards. I mean, like, that's a good thing. Wolves had more yellow cards. United had 2 red cards. Fouls. Wolves had 19 fouls. United had 11 fouls. 89% pass accuracy for United and 81% pass accuracy for Wolves. Passes, 388 passes for Wolves and 559 passes for Man United. Shots on target, Wolves. They had they had 4 shots, bro. United, look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. United, they have 12 shots on target. 12 shots, bro. 12 shots. 12 shots and none were on target. I mean, not none, 2 were on target, but 12 shots, man. I mean, literally, like you play professional football. You all practice every single day. And there's a pool. The pool is as big as it can get, bro. I play football every Saturday, and the pool we play with is like a small mini pool. And we score a lot of goals, and I could score a lot of goals. You know what I mean? But these folks, these guys, they have a huge pool, like 4 times my pool, 4 times wider, 4 times like for real longer. Like you know what I mean? And they have a big pool. I don't understand it. Like you got a big pool in front of you and you're shooting the ball up in the sky, up at the stands, up at the fans. I don't understand that, man. For real, like maybe I should have gone into playing soccer, man. Maybe I should have gone into playing football. I don't call it soccer, but I live in the United States and I play American football for real. But my love for football, for world football, my love for world football is on it's unmatchable, you know what I mean? Because I'm a Cameroonian, you know what I mean? And that football spirit will always be in me, you know what I mean? But I play American football for money, man. I just play it for money, you know what I mean? But the only reason I play it for is because of the money. Because here in the United States, like playing world football, you're not really gonna get that far. You know what I mean? But if I was in England, if I was in Germany, and I'm not trying to make any excuses, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You feel me? If I was in Germany, bro, I would be playing for the top clubs right now for real. I would be playing for the top clubs right now. But I play American football and I'm physically tough. You know what I mean? And I'm mostly when I play world football on Saturdays, when I play it on the weekend, I'm always playing defense because I'm just strong. I'm just like super buff and strong. You know what I mean? Like it's hard for guys to get past me. I play center back. That's my position. But overall, I feel like a lot of these players, they don't know how lucky they are. They don't know the amount of opportunities that they got. They don't really know that. They don't understand that. And when you get the chance on goal, you shooting the ball up at the fans, shooting the ball in the sky, like literally like screwing the ball and stuff like that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. Like you guys got to do better. Like you guys are professional players, professional football players, professional players. You know what I mean? This is the rating right here. You have Onana rated 2.4. What's Man United's best rated player today? Who's their best rated player? Let me see real quick. Their best rated player today with a 4.2 is Kobe Mano. He had a good shot on target, but the ball wasn't on target though. You know what I mean? The ball wasn't on target. Like Man United's best player today. Like who was their best player today? Like it was Kobe Mano. Like a 4.2 rating, a star rating. He had a good shot on target, and the shot was not really on target, but it was a pretty good curveball. You know what I mean? And for Wolves, their best player today, if I was to tell you the truth right now, I feel like Konya played really well, but his rating was all right. But let me see. Yeah, he's their best player today. Konya was their best player today. He won that free kick, and he won that free kick, which led to a goal. You know what I mean? Like, and Man United had some debuts today. They had some. Like their future looks good. Their youngsters, they're doing a pretty good job. Like their debut youngsters, they're doing a really good job. You feel me? Like they're doing a good job. Ganacho, like he's beginning to turn into what you call that, John? What you call it? Neymar. He's beginning to turn into Neymar a little bit. He's going down too much, but I can understand. Like he does a lot of running, so I understand that definitely. But he goes down a little bit too much sometimes. But maybe it's just a part of being a football player. Maybe it's just a part of being a player. But overall, the game was a really good game. The game was a pretty interesting game. The game was a pretty interesting game. You know what I mean? It was a pretty interesting game. So that's my analysis for this game today. That was my analysis so far. But overall, appreciate you guys for watching. And I appreciate y'all for staying this long and staying on the video this long. But I really thank you all for real. Like, subscribe, comment, leave your feedback. I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel. And thank you very much. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, girls. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, girls.